Take a big breath in and out. And welcome to another Keep Moving with Emily. I am so glad that you are joining me today. What you need today is some weights, a couple different sets maybe, a mat, and some water. We're gonna be doing 5-minute rounds where you try to get as many rounds and reps of all the different exercises as possible. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So a little bit of endurance. We're gonna be doing strength and cardio, a little bit of combination of both. So grab your equipment and then we will get started with a dynamic warm up. So if you're ready, let's keep moving. Whoo, let's get a nice little warm up in. Let's take a big deep breath in. Big breath in, reach those arms up. And exhale, one more. Big breath in, reach, maybe you have to lean a little bit and exhale. All right, let's roll those shoulders, nice little side step here. We're gonna get in a nice dynamic warm up. Get this body warmed up, get these muscles moving to prepare us for our workout today. Good. Side step, open up those arms, crossing them over, opening up the chest. Feels good to get the body moving today. Nice. All right, let's get a nice little twist in the spine. Super important to get some rotation. Warm up that core, keeping the core nice and tight. Good. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Let's get some hamstring curls. Bringing that heel up, pulling those arms back. You got it. Good. Let's reach those knees up, pulling the arms down and up. Good. We're breathing, blood is pumping. So if we're only gonna be working out for 30 minutes, we're gonna have to just kind of keep moving this whole time. Grab your water when you need it, turn your fan on if you need it. Back to those hamstring curls, here we go. Good. It's pretty amazing an effective workout that you can do in just 30 minutes. So I'm glad that you are joining me. Let's reach it up and over, getting a nice stretch in those obliques. Reach, squeezing that core. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Get a little bit of balance, mobility work. Find your balance. Rotate that ankle, pull that knee up towards your chest. Obviously, if you need some balance, maybe just kind of hang onto a wall. Good. We don't want to be doing any static stretching. That's where we like hold for a long time because our muscles still aren't warm. So that's why I like these ones. Hamstring scoops. You know the drill. If you've been with me before, my warm-ups tend to look a little bit the same. There's purpose in that. Good. Reach, scoop, reach. One more. Ooh, feels good. Let's step it back into that nice long lunge. Reach the hands up and push through that front heel. Reach. Good. You should feel a nice stretch in that hip flexor. Reach those arms up. Good. Really warming up those hips. Very good. All right, we're gonna just do an inchworm, a couple little runner's lunges, so big arms up. Walk those hands out into a nice high plank. Push it up into downward dog, back to plank. Good, squeezing those glutes, squeezing the core. Push those hips up to the sky. One more time. Good. Left foot comes outside that left hand to a nice long lunge. Reach it up, rotate, and switch back into that high plank. Right foot comes up, and reach. So whatever knee is forward, that arm comes up. Good. One more on each side, forward with that left leg, and reach. Good, and switch. And reach, and rotate. Perfect, back into that downward dog. Drop it to those knees. I'll show you from the side. Just a little bit of cat-cow pose. arch the back up. Exhale into cow pose. This is just good for some mobility in those hips. Good. One more up. Exhale. Push it up into downward dog. Walk those hands up. Good work. All right, you should feel warm. If not, jog in place. Do some jumping jacks because we are about to get started. I'm gonna put our workout up on the screen. So let's go. All right, we are ready to go. Find those weights. How it's gonna work is we are doing 5-minute rounds. We've got these 3 exercises. So how it's gonna work is you're gonna put these 3 exercises on repeat for 5 minutes. So we're going 8 squat to press, 8 deadlift with an upright row, and then 30 standing crunches. So you're gonna have your weight and we're gonna go here. Each count is 1. So 1, 2. On repeat for 5 minutes. Pretty simple. If it's too easy, make the weights heavier or slow it down. If it's too hard, maybe drop a weight. You can always go to a single weight for that squat to press. So I'm gonna put my timer on and we are gonna get started. So like I said, maybe have a couple of different weights handy. Since we're doing this for a little bit longer time, that endurance piece, if you start feeling tired, I want you to keep moving, but take breaks when you need it. Listen to your body, all right? We got this. So maybe start out with that heavy weight and then drop it down if it gets too much. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get started in 10 seconds. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna find my heavy weights. We're gonna crank it up first in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're squatting it down, pressing it up. We're going here for 8. Nice, slow and controlled. Exhale up. You're on your own count, so maybe you're faster than me or slower than me. What I love about AMRAPs is it's you against you. Good. If you're with me, you're gonna do trainer count because I'm talking and trying to count. Let's do one more. Nice. Once you're done with that squat press, roll those shoulders down and back, hinge at the waist, flat back, sink it down, squeeze it up through the glutes, upright row. We're here for 8. Pull it up. I really want you to squeeze in those glutes, hinge at the waist. Those weights stay close to my shins. Squeeze in those glutes as you stand up and pull those elbows up nice and high. Good work. Again, if you're following me, you're gonna end up doing more than 8. But hey, can't hurt ya. Good, once you get those 8, then you're moving into those standing crunches. So I'm gonna hang on to one weight. I'm gonna pull that knee up, 2, almost like a row. You can do the row or just a knee crunch. Lift that weight. Good. If that weight gets too heavy, keep going. You can always drop it and you're here, really crunching. We're here for 30, so 15 on each side. Good. Again, stick with me if you want to do more. I'll do 2 more. Good, and then we're back to that squat press. Let's go. Drop the weight to 1 or lower if it's too heavy. Squat presses, 8, let's go. Can you sink it down nice and slow? And then explode up. Good. Good. Keep it up. Woo, when you slow it down, it makes it a lot harder. Good. We're going into those deadlift upright rows. The idea here is not speed. We really want quality over quantity. You got 2 more minutes left. Keep working hard. Good. You got it. Keep that back flat. Pull those elbows up nice and high. So back stays flat. Squeeze, pull elbows high. Nice. We'll do one more. So again, not counting. All right, good. I'm gonna lower my weight a little bit, doing this standing crunch. You can do that row or just here. Keep it up. Whew, if you're with me, 10 more, let's go. Wherever you're at, keep working. Really crunch those abs. 3, 2, 1 more minute of work. See how far you can go. If you're with me, I think we're on round 3. Let's do this. Maybe we go to just one weight if it's too much. So we're gonna sink it down and press for 8. Keep breathing, inhale down, exhale up. Good. We got 30 seconds. Maybe you stick with that single weight for those deadlifts. Hinge, reach, upright row. Good. 20 seconds. Moving on. After this, let's go. Nice. Last 10. You got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Catch that weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Grab your water. High five. Moving on to round number 2. For round number 2, we've got lateral arm leg raises, just alternating here. So you got a choice. You can do 8 easy count, 1, 2 to 8, or that's 1. Up to you. Depends on if you want to fatigue your arms. It's up to you. And then 8 squat taps to a single arm reverse fly. So this is where I want you to do singles. You're gonna have one weight here, one hand here, out to a reverse fly tap. We're here for 8. Working the booty, working the arm, and then we're gonna switch. Out, here. Sink it low into that squat. And then Russian twist on your booty, or you can do it standing if you want, okay? Let's go, let's go. Starting with that lateral arm leg raise in 10. We got this. We got this. All right, 5 minutes of work. All right, so slight bend in those elbows. 1. Working the core, working our balance, working those shoulders. Good. If you feel like doing more than 8 and you want to do something different, go for it. All right, I'm going into those reverse flies, so elbow comes up and down. 1. I feel it here, and I feel it in my arm, kind of hinged over. Woo, working the back. It's a reverse fly, so I'm kind of hinging over, sinking into this leg, arms here, tap it out, lift that arm. Good. One more. Ooh, all right. We're gonna drop it to the floor, do a nice little twist. Again, if you wanna do it standing, you're here, or drop it to the floor. Weight or no weight, that's up to you. Here we go, we're going 30 easy count, so 1, 2 to 30. If you wanna make it harder, feet come up. Keep breathing. Woo! Once you're done with 30, you stand it up and you're going back to those lateral raises with the leg raise. Let's go. Keep that core nice and tight. Squeezing that booty. One more. Very nice. All right, squat taps. If that weight's too heavy for that reverse fly, you can always drop it. I want you to sink it low. Arm is here, out. Good. Nice. Ah, other side. Sink it, open. Do you feel your booty? 2.5 minutes to go, let's go. Oh man. Twist, I'm gonna do them standing this time, just if you're here. Twist. Keep that core nice and tight. Hips stay forward. We're only twisting in that torso. Keep that core tight though. Don't wanna hurt the lower back. Good. About 10 more if you're with me, or you're doing the ones on the floor. 3, 2, and 1. All right, less than 2 minutes to go. Lateral arm raise with that leg raise. Now, if you wanna make it spicy, maybe you go squat, woo, with a raise. Join me if you want. Good. A little bit of legs, a little bit of more glutes. Good. Good, I got one more. If you're with me, keep working. Woo. I'm gonna drop this weight just to show you what it looks like with no weights if you're doing those reverse flies. Sink it into that squat. Open. Good. Sink it lower. Good. Switch. Feel it in that glute. Feel it in that back. 3 more. Good. We got 40 seconds. Finish that twist. I'll show you without that weight. Lean it back. Woo. Once you're done with those 30, I want you to keep moving. 15 seconds, let's go. We're not done yet. See how many reps you can get. Come on. 1 more. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. High five to the screen. Feeling good. We're moving on. Round number 3. Woo. Round number 3. All right, HC means hard count. We're going lunge to a bicep curl. So 8 on each side with those curls. So you can do 8 on the right, then 8 on the left, or alternate for 16. Then we're gonna do a row to a kickback, hinging at the waist, back is flat, elbows here, ooh, kick it back. And then flutter kicks on the floor. You ready? 5 minutes of work. This will be our last round. So, and then I might have a fun little challenge for you. So be ready. 5 minutes of work, 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. So nice little lunge with a bicep curl. 8 here, you ready? Let's go. So we're gonna sink it down into a lunge and we're gonna curl and then switch. So that is 1. We're here for 8. Good. Keep that chest up. Sink it down. Good. Almost halfway. Sink it down. Good. Engage that core. Squeeze in those glutes. Nice. Two more on each side. Here's 1. Last one. Good. Now we're gonna hinge at the waist. So Feet are shoulder width apart. Pop that booty back, hinge, reach forward, pull, kick it back for 8. Squeeze in those shoulder blades. You should feel this in your back and in those triceps. Back should be flat. 3, you're here with me, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, flutter kicks. How this one works. Hands underneath the booty. And we're gonna flutter those feet like you're swimming for 30. 1, 2, hard count. Good. Pop it back up. Back to those hard count lunges with a bicep curl. Good work. You got this. Let's go. Keep that chest up. Really slow it down. Find that balance. Sink it down and curl. Now, if a lunge starts to hurt, you can just limit that range of motion. Tiny little bend with a curl, or you can do like a curl with a kickback. Good. I got about 4 more on each side. Good. Good. Keep it up. Keep moving through these exercises at your own pace. We're here for another 2 minutes. You got this. Good. If you're with me, we're into those rows with a kickback. Working that posterior chain back to the arms. And in those deltoids, back muscles. Again, if that weight gets too heavy, drop it lower. You can always drop the weights if you need. 1 more. Good job. Drop it to that flutter kick. Again, it's 30. Hard count, so it goes 1, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Woo! If that gets too hard, you can always stick with a regular crunch or any kind of core exercise for about 30 reps, but give those flutter kicks a try. 1 minute of work. See if you can finish this round. Let's go. You got it. I'm here with you. Got 3 more. If you're with me. Exhale, inhale down. Let's go. Less than 30 seconds. And then we're gonna finish with a fun little challenge. Last one here. 1 more. All right, rows for the last 10 seconds. Good, finish strong wherever you are. You got 7 seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Catch your breath, rest. All right. So it seems as if we haven't really gotten any cardio in. So just remember, I'm here with you. I'm feeling this too. We're gonna do 1 minute of burpees. Full out. You can modify, use an elevated surface. If that doesn't work for you, you can do a good old cherry picker, squat with a reach. I'm gonna put a minute up on my clock, and we're gonna finish with a minute of burpees. So this is really gonna boost our heart rate, move every piece of our body, core, shoulders, legs, all the things. If you're ready, take a big breath in, a big breath out. I'm gonna clear the screen, give you a couple more seconds, and we're gonna do this. All right. Clear your space Again, if you want to use an elevated surface, if you need to walk it out, you can do that too. I'm gonna put a 1 minute timer. See, I'm giving myself extra rest too, so you're welcome. All right, 1 minute of burpees, 10 seconds. We're gonna do this. Finishing strong. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 1 minute hard, let's go, come on. So you can add that jump if you want, walk it out if you want, and reach, or just do that Pop-Tart into that squat and stand. You got this. I'm here with you. Keep working. 30 seconds to go. Good. For this elevated surface, put your hands on an elevated surface, jump and stand. Yep. Less than 30, keep working. Come on. Come on. We got this. Last 20. Yep. 15 seconds. Keep working. Keep working. Woo. Last 10. We're strong. Yep. We got one more. Come on. And rest. Woo. High fives to the screen. You did it. Catch your breath. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Super proud of you. We killed this workout. Boom. Let's stretch it out, shall we? Let's stretch and catch our breath. Sink it down. Reach those arms up. Lengthening that spine. Gently grab one wrist and reach it over. Keep breathing. Big breath in. Exhale over. Big breath in. Reach those hands behind. Open up that chest. Good. Get those feet nice and wide. Open up those arms. Hinge at the waist. Reach those hands down. You can tuck your chin. Getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings. Walk those hands to one side. Walk those hands to the other side. Walk those hands back in the middle. Now we're gonna kind of sink it into a nice little side lunge. You can reach if you want, or just kind of stay here getting a nice stretch in this inner thigh. You can lift that heel, making sure this knee doesn't go over this ankle. Good, and switch. Feel a nice stretch in that inner thigh. I'm gonna get a nice little reach, go for it. Ooh. All right, bend both knees. Place those hands here and sink kind of into a nice deep squat. Again, we're getting a nice stretch in those inner thighs. Twist to one side. And switch. So I'm just kind of gently pressing into that inner thigh and twisting. Feeling a nice stretch there. Good. Let's do a nice little inchworm into a forward fold. Walk those hands. Stay here in that downward dog. Pedal those feet. Getting a nice stretch in the calves. Slight bend in those knees, and then one foot comes forward, drop that back knee. Sit up nice and tall, getting a nice stretch in that hip flexor. This is your opportunity to kind of listen to your body, stretch what needs to be stretched. You're welcome to follow along with me. Stretching is super important to help increase our flexibility, help prevent soreness, all that good stuff. Good, back into that downward dog, pushing the hips up to the sky. And then other foot comes outside that other hand. Nice long lunge, drop that back knee. Sit up nice and tall. Again, I'm feeling a nice stretch right here, kind of tucking those hips if I want to sit up a little bit taller, and then tuck that pelvis under. Feels good. Super proud of you today. Feels good. Got those endorphins going. Let's go into a tabletop position on those hands and knees. Arch that back up like we did in the warm-up. Exhale into cow pose, getting a nice stretch in that core. Good, one more time up. Feels good in those shoulders. Exhale and arch. Sit it onto your bottom. Extend one foot out, one foot's inside that leg. Reach and then big arm up and over. So I'm getting a stretch in the back and in my hamstring and in my calf as I pull that toe towards my face. If you can't grab onto your toes, you can just grab your ankle, but pull that toe towards your face, you'll feel a nice stretch there. Good. And I like adding in this big arm up and over. Nice, and switch. Good. Breathe through these stretches. You want to stay in one of these stretches for longer, go for it. Just know that you just worked out for, 30 minutes. Check that box. Research says we should get about 30 minutes of exercise a day. So bring those heels together, sit up nice and tall, getting a nice stretch in those inner thighs again. We're gonna finish with a glute stretch and call it a day. So I want you to bend one leg, place the other ankle on top, and then bring that heel towards you. So it looks like this. Sit up nice and tall, getting a nice stretch in that glute. So the closer my heel is to my booty, the deeper I can feel it. Sometimes I like to drop that foot. I can feel a deeper stretch. Listen to your body if that's too much, or if your flexibility or range of motion is different. Adjust accordingly. Good, and release, other side. So ankle comes here, pull it up. Usually one hip is tighter than the other. So be aware of that. Breathe through the stretches. You can always do this one too, laying on your back, if that feels better. Ooh, I could stay here all day. Feels good. Roll it up. We're gonna get into a downward dog. Walk those hands towards those feet. Slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big breath in. Exhale, stretch anything else out that you need. But I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me back for another Keep Moving with Emily. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. So, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.